Peace, God, Spirit, God's higher divine spirit. Please help me clarify for the collective. What wants to come up for the collective at this time? All right. What wants to come up for the collective at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get what's coming up for the collective at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? My voice is getting there. It's getting there. I will be seeing my doctor anyways on Monday. Alright, so for the collective, romantic feelings are coming in. For most of you guys, someone romantic is gonna come in for you guys, okay? Also, there might be, if they're not a boss, there might also be someone that is like turning into a leadership one day. Someone that's very stern, very organized for most of you guys, okay? If you guys are overworking yourself, you guys need to take a rest because the Ten of Wands is saying that you guys are overworking yourself. All right. Yeah, if you guys have some sort of anxiety, you guys need to take some breaths at this time. Learn how to balance your energy at this time because there is a lot going on. Mercury retrograde is causing people to say certain things that people don't want to say. People have been really moody today, which is really weird. A lot of people have been really moody at work, and I'm just trying to mind my own business and do what I got to do and get my paycheck and get out of there. But um, I think it's Mercury retrograde. I'm not trying to blame everything on it, but a lot of people have been very moody lately. All right. All right. So I try to stay away from all that negativity. Hey, Stephanie, Candy, Chelsea, Catherine, how you guys doing? Hey, Hera. Hey, Big 2 and 5. All right, so I'm gonna start with. Hold on, guys. So I get to do 2 live streams today, so I'm gonna do this one from 5 to 7. Then I'm gonna take a break, eat dinner, take a shower. Then I'll do another one at like 9:30ish, around that time. All right. Let's see who's first. All right, Big 2 and 5 is first. Thank you guys for asking how I'm doing. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, Big 2 and 5. What is for Big 2 and 5? Money and abundance for Big 2 and 5. Money and abundance for Big 2 and 5. Money and abundance for Big 2 and 5, please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get money for Big 2 and 5? Alright, let's see. Alright, so for Big 2 and 5, your question was money and abundance. Don't be insecure about your money and abundance right now. You got the Empress card, so the Empress card is saying that a lot of people are attracted to your energy at this time. I wouldn't be surprised if you ever ask for some sort of help. People will help you at this time because you do got the Empress card. With the Empress energy, a lot of people like to be around your energy. I just want to tell you to be mindful that with this energy, though, with the Empress card, be mindful with energy vampires because a lot of people do like you at this time, okay? Also, King of Pentacles is saying that you will be very stable with your money goals. So I do think that a lot of money and abundance is going to come very soon for Big 2 and 5. If you want to get a new job, you can also get a new job, all right? But if you want to stay in the same job, you might want to ask for a raise or bonus because you can also get that, all right? That's for Big 2 and 5. Stephanie. Will they score above a 95 for Stephanie? Will they score above a 95? Will they score above a 95 for Stephanie? All right, let's see. Will you score above a 95? Make sure you balance your energy. Make sure you also take breaks while you're studying, okay, Stephanie? I do think that you can get a 95 or above, but you got to make sure you got to take breaks and balance your energy because you got the 2 of Pentacles. This is unbalanced energy right now. All right? Yeah, you just got to balance your energy. You just got to stay positive. All right. If you ever need to ask someone for help and you want to do a group study, you can also do that as well. But for Stephanie, I feel like you're the type of person that studies better when you study alone. I'm that same way. I'd rather study alone than study with other people. But I say, yeah, just take breaks while you're studying, right? But yes, you can pass with a 95 because you got the Knight of Cups, okay? 95 or above, right? He's Sanja. Will Ivan and Sanya be okay? Will Sanja and Ivan be okay? Will Sanja and Ivan be okay? Let's see. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. All right, so for Sanya, I think your friend is a little bit prideful at the moment with the Queen of Swords in reverse. They are being a little bit prideful right now. I don't know if you guys went through some sort of argument, but they are being a little bit prideful right now. They don't want to come towards you right now because they are a little bit overly cautious at this time. But they do want to come in with a wish fulfillment. I do think that they want to rekindle this relationship, okay, for Sanya. And also, the more generosity you put out there, the more generosity they will put back for you, right? The moon, you might be uncertain about this friendship, but yes, for Sanya, I think you and Ivan will be okay, all right? You and Ivan will be okay. They're just a little bit still upset about something. And once they're able to balance their energy, they will come back towards you, right? That's for Sanya. All right, Zoya. All right, Zoya. What's Irfan's feelings for Zoya? What's Irfan's feelings for Zoya? Hey, Swelly Aparicida, how you doing? It's hi, hola in Portuguese. I'm pretty sure it is. Hola, Swelly Aparicida. All right, for Zoya, what's Irfan's feelings for Zoya? What's Irfan's feelings for Zoya? Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm just glad today's Friday, to be honest with you. I couldn't wait to get out of work. I just couldn't wait to get out of work today. But for Zoya, how are they feeling about you right now? They need some time for introspection. They need some time to stay alone right now. They went through a betrayal or rejection at one point, and they're a little bit embarrassed about it. They're trying to balance their energy right now, Zoya. I think in the future they do want a new perspective with you. They do want a reconciliation. But right now, they're going through a lot of family conflict. They're going through a lot of friend conflict. There's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes, which Irfan can't come towards you right now. But the Hangman is saying there is a new perspective coming in. All right, that is my reading for Zoya. Okay. All right, Epster. Hey, Epster. Hey, Swelly Aparicida. Hola. Sunny day. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? When I had a sore throat, my voice didn't recover for 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe my voice is sore. All right, Sunny day. How is the father's health going to be like for Sunny day? All right. Thank you, Zara. I appreciate that. Nice to see you guys all here. You guys are all calm, peaceful. It is a Friday, so a lot of people are in a good mood today, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So for Catherine, right? Wait, who was I reading for? Sunny day, I think. Oh shoot, wait, hold on. All right, I'm gonna read for Sunny Day first. I accidentally skipped Catherine Killy, but I'll go back to her. All right, for Sunny Day, how's your father's health gonna be like? I think yesterday I told you that they're going through a lot of mental health issues. They're going through a lot of depression. I think you need to reach out to them at the moment. Yeah. I think your dad is going through a moment of confusion, Sunny Day. They need someone to reach out to them. Yeah. Um, they're going through a recovery period right now. I think they're a little bit sick or they're going through mental health issues. Remember that depression can make you sick quicker. So I think Sunny Day, you need to reach out to your dad. You do. Because it says disease ridden, trying to take a rest right now, Sunny Day, okay? Wishes is not coming true. They do want a renewal. They are going through a rebirth. They are going through some sort of recovery right now. They want to find a new perspective within the situation, okay? They're not trying to think negative about the sickness, but yeah, for Sunny Day, I think your dad is really sick or they're going through a mental health issue. Make sure you do reach out to them, okay? All right? That's for Sunny Day. They will get better, but you guys got to reach out to him, okay? All right? So Hazar Ebster. Ebster said, I don't think D is interested in Ebster anymore. Let's see. All right, let's see for D. Wait, not D. Ebster. For D, Ebster. Is D still interested in Ebster? Is D still interested in Ebster? Let's see. For Ebster. Is D still interested in Ebster? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Alright, for Ebster. Are they still interested in you? Yes, they are. I think they might be going through some sort of heartbreak or something that didn't go well for them, Ebster, at the moment. The reason why they can't contact you right now is because they are going through a depression. They need to heal. They went through some sort of trauma. It doesn't have to be about love, but it can also be about maybe their family surroundings or their close friends as well. There is a delayed abundance right now. They can't come towards you right now, right? But in the future, Epster, they do want a revival with the death card. And they do want to come travel towards you. This is a passionate energy as well for Epster. All right. Don't overthink the situation. I just think that maybe they're just going through a lot right now. All right. And eventually they will come back towards you. If you want to reach out to them, you can also do that if you wanted to. But they do still have passion for you, okay? For Epster. All right. All right. Montaigne. Can I get a general read for Montaigne? Can I get a general read for Montaigne, please and thank you, Spirit? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. Someone wants to start a new prosperity with you, Montaigne. Something that has to do with love. Someone wants to come towards you with some sort of romantic energy. Also, you will be gaining an abundance very soon. All right, with money. You might feel like you're not gaining enough abundance right now, but in your future, though, you will be the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You need to balance your energy right now. I think you're still a little bit sick, so you need to balance your energy right now still. For Montaigne. Yeah, you went through a lot of rejection in your past, all right? Um, Although you will get new love very soon, there are people that's thinking negatively about you, all right, for Montaigne. I'm not the type of person that's going to lie about a reading. Montaigne, there are people thinking positively of you, but there is another group of people that's thinking very negative of you as well. All right? So that is my read for Montaigne. Okay? All right. Hey, Diane, Calpita. All right, for Calpita. Wait, where did that question go? Right there. Can I get a general guidance for Calpita, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right, so for Calpita, let's go in for Calpita. Sorry, that just moved up real quick. Can I get a general guidance for Calpita, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general guidance for Calpita, please? And thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see. Can I get one more card for Calpita? All right. All right, after Calpita, I'm going to do a reading for not Montaigne, Zar, and then Chelsea Daly. Make sure you guys do spread out your questions if you have more than one question, okay? Because at most, what I want to do for people is 3 at most for free. But make sure you guys do spread out your questions so other people can get a chance. All right. I noticed that yesterday, someone was complaining about certain people getting more than one reading. Um, yeah, and I don't want that to kind of like cause a rift between people on here. So make sure you guys are spreading out your question, okay? At most, I'll do 3 questions for free, okay? Um, but yeah, just make sure you guys are spreading your question. All right, for call Peter, your general guidance is there is a celebration coming in. All right, there's a celebration coming in very soon for you. Okay. I don't know if you're celebrating with a friend or family member, but you are celebrating very soon. Some sort of win, right? Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy. You are planting your seeds. A lot of money's gonna come in. Okay. All right. All right. So Non-traditional confirmation. Non-traditional education. So for Calpita, I think in the future, if you want to go back to school and get like a mentor in the future, whether that's getting a mentorship through spirituality or something like that, you can also do that. Okay. For Calpita, be careful. There is someone that's trying to betray you at the moment with the Seven of Swords. All right. All right. That is a general reading for Calpita. Okay. All right. Let's see. Czar. For Czar. All right, Czar. Is the lawyer Alexander good for my case? There is gonna be some sort of conflict, Czar, about your case. There's gonna be some sort of conflict about your case, to be honest with you. If you go forward with this person, Czar, it's gonna be a problem because you got the devil card, so some sort of negative energy. Nine of Wands, there is some sort of conflict between you and the lawyer. There's some sort of selfish energy as well. I think they might be the type of lawyer that might want to ask for more money that they should. So Zara, I think you might need to ask for another lawyer. Alexander might be a little bit of a corrupted lawyer, to be honest with you, because this is unbalanced energy. All right, I think Zara, you need to find another lawyer, to be honest with you, because a lot of these cards are saying selfish, conflict, addiction, selfish again, unbalanced energy. So be careful. You need to find another lawyer because this is a type of lawyer that might want to manipulate you for more money. All right, so be careful with that. Okay, that's for Zara. All right. All right, Chelsea Daly. Chelsea Daly. Did I? Hold on. All right, so I listen, guys. I'm trying to be a balanced person as much as possible. Let me take a deep breath. All right. So before I say anything, right? If I skip someone by accident, it's not on purpose. Let's make that clear, right? Let me just keep it together for you guys. But I just want to make this clear. If I ever skip anybody, it's not on purpose. I might have just read it really quickly, or it could be YouTube that's deleting your questions, or it could be one of my moderators that's deleting you. All right. But if I skipped you, it's not on purpose. All right. Let's just make that clear. All right. And I have to balance my energy right now because I'm not trying to spaz on anybody on the live stream. Okay. All right. All right, Catherine Kelly, I think this is for you, and I gotta move on. What is G's thoughts of Catherine Kelly? What is G's thoughts of Catherine Kelly? What is G's thoughts of Catherine Kelly? All right. Let's see. All right, for Catherine Kelly, someone in your energy might be manipulating between your relationship. Someone might be jealous of your relationship at this time, Catherine Kelly. All right, I think there is a manipulator in your energy. Somebody don't want you to be in a relationship with this person. For Catherine Kelly, take what resonates. But I think that G's thoughts of you is happy memories. Every time that they hang out with you, they always think of positive things with you. So they do want to come back towards you. Also, the Page of Swords is they are thinking that you're very clever. All right. They also want a communication with you for Catherine Kelly. All right. So the only thing I gotta tell you at this moment, someone might want to come in between your relationship. Very soon, if this gets any bigger, they do want to come in. But they do like you, Catherine Kelly, and they do have happy memories of you often, right? All right, so that's for Catherine Kelly. I gotta move on. All right, I did a reading for Kalpita. I did a reading for Czar. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Chelsea Daly, Candy Valencia, S. Lila, bless you. All right, within that order. Okay, I did a reading for Czar. Okay, Chelsea Daly's next. What is good heading into Chelsea Daly? What is good coming in for Chelsea Daly at this time? What is good coming in for Chelsea Daly? Let's see what's going on. What's going on with Chelsea Daly right now? What's coming in for Chelsea Daly right now? Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe. Okay, guys? I appreciate you all. Alright, so for Chelsea Daily, what is some good things that's coming in for Chelsea Daily, please, and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Just one more card, please, Spirit. One more card. There you go. Alright, for Chelsea Daily, you have a lot of choices within career and love. But you will be going in the right direction because this came in reverse for the Seven of Cups, alright? You have a lot of choices within career and love, but you will know what direction to take. The Nine of Pentacles is saying that you are working towards an abundance right now very soon. All right, there might be some sort of setback with like goals and passion and creativity, but you will get your abundance very soon. There might be a reconciliation from your past, all right? Someone wants a reconciliation very soon for Chelsea Daily, okay? That's my read for Chelsea Daily. Candy Valencia. I received a phone call from my doctor and I missed my question. So do I apologize for asking the same questions today? I would like to know why I've been having thoughts and visions of, okay, for Candy Valencia, why are they having thoughts and visions of their ex? For Candy Valencia, why are they having thoughts and visions of their ex? Please and thank you, Spirit. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit, for the situation for Candy Valencia? Alright? Alright, for Candy Valencia. Let me take it like this. The reason why you are having visions and like a dream of your person or daydreams of your person, this person is going through some sort of spiritual awakening right now. I think that they're kind of using telepathy. What people don't get is when people are thinking about somebody really badly, it can come off as a dream or a vision. So I think that your person that you're asking about, your ex or whatever, whoever you're asking about, right, is sending you telepathy while thinking of you often, and which is the reason why you're kind of seeing them in your mind's eye, all right? Um, Also, they might be stalking you. They might know that you're being generous towards other people right now, and they do want to come back towards your energy for Candy Valencia. Now, Candy, if you do want this person back in your life, the Wheel of Fortune turn in your favor. All right. So if you want to manifest them back, you got the luck that you want. All right. That is Marie for Candy Valencia. All right. S. Lila. All right. And then bless you. Wait, bless you said, "Hi Luna, just got a notification you are online in a rush." Wow, I appreciate that. I didn't know that I was that loved, to be honest with you. I didn't know I was that loved, to be honest with you. I thought that people just, need what they need and leave, right? For S. Lila, what is Adrian's current energy towards S. Lila? What is Adrian's current energy for S. Lila? What is coming in for Adrian's current energy towards S. Lila? Alright. Alright, let's see. What's going on with the situation for S. Lila? There you go. Okay, I think these cards want to come out. So it's gonna be like this, like this, like this, like this. Alright, so for S. Lila, you said, how is Adrian's current energies towards you right now? They might be a little bit imbalanced, they might be a little bit exhausted. They're putting in a lot of work, but they don't see any rewards or bonuses right now. They are going through a little of an unhappy phase within their own life. It has nothing to do with you, but I think they're just unhappy within their own life right now. Um, they do see you as a very generous person for S. Lila. Adrian's current feelings for you is they see you as a generous person. They think that you are a good luck charm as well. They see that you're a hard worker and you're an inspiration towards them. The Four of Wands is saying that yeah, they want a happy home with you for S. Lila. They want to communicate with you as well with the Page of Swords. Okay, so very good energy for S. Lila. Hey, bless you. How are you doing, my friend? How you doing? Bless you. Touch of Love, then Sheree Penguin. Share 111. What is coming towards Touch of Love? Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe. Okay, guys? Alright, for Touch of Love. What's coming in for Touch of Love at this time? Alright, let's see. Touch of Love. Someone from your past is thinking highly of you right now for Touch of Love. Someone from your past is thinking highly of you at this time. Someone wants a reconciliation from your past. All right, with the Six of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Something's turning in your favor. A good luck charm is turning in your favor. You got the good luck charm on your side. All right, so ask what you wish for and speak it into the universe. All right. For a touch of love. If you went through some sort of regret, let it go. Okay? Let it be in the past. What's meant to be in the past needs to stay in the past. So for touch of love, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, and if someone's taking happy memories of you, someone wants to reconcile. Alright? That's my read for touch of love. Shreya Penguin. How does the person perceive Shreya Penguin? How does the person perceive Shreya Penguin? How does the person perceive Shreya Penguin? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, Shreya Penguin. Alright, well, I don't know what happened between you two, Shreya Penguin. There might have been an argument or something like that. But you got the death card in reverse, so it's saying that there's some sort of disappointment energy between your relationship right now. There might be some sort of a little bit of an imbalance, 24-24 synchronicity. So for Shreya Penguin, there is an imbalance between your relationship right now, okay? And they might be a little bit selfish. I'm not saying that they don't have a crush on you or they don't love you. They just might be in a selfish energy right now, which they are prior to prioritizing their own energy right now before they come towards you. Imbalanced energy. They are a little bit disappointed about what happened between your relationship. In the future, though, I think once they balance their energy, Shreya Penguin, they will want to come back. All right, that's Marie for Shreya Penguin. Hey Roshni, I'm doing well. How are you doing, Roshni? Share 111. Alright, for Share 111. Can I get a read for Share 111? Okay, for Share 111, your success or whatever you want from Shanta right now, it might be a little bit delayed because you got the world in reverse. So they can't come towards you at this time because it is imbalanced right now. Um They are a little bit disappointed about what happened between you two. Not bless you, sorry. For Share 111. They do want to come back towards you very soon. They are going through a spiritual awakening, but they are disappointed about the fight that they went through with you, right? Um, they are working on an abundance at this time, and they do want to give you good news very soon for Share 111, okay? That's my read for Share 111. Bless you. Bless you 365. Is Dubai good or Canada good? All right, so let me just get one card for each for bless you. This is Dubai and this is Canada. Okay, so I think Dubai is actually a better court case for you because you got the Nine of Pentacles. So what the court case for Dubai is saying that it's going to bring you a lot of prosperity and abundance with the Nine of Pentacles. But with Canada, you got the Fool card in reverse. So the Fool card in reverse is saying not to rush the situation right now. It's not that bad, but it's saying not to rush the situation. So I think the better outcome for you that's going to go quickly is actually Dubai instead of Canada. Okay, that is my read for bless you. Hey Pew Pew. All right, Roshni. Roshni said, "What's coming in for Roshni and Sanger Neil's relationship? What's coming in for Roshni and Sanger Neil's relationship? What's coming in for Roshni and Sanger Neil's relationship?" All right. So for Roshni, what's coming in your relationship right now? Let's see. They are a little bit selfish right now. They feel like this relationship isn't balanced right now. They need to balance this relationship with you for Roshni at this time. Okay. But I gotta tell you though, they do have lust for you with the devil card. They are addicted towards your energy right now. They do want to come back towards you. Very lustful energy. They also want a victory and success with you very soon with the Six of Wands. And they do see you as a harmonious person. And they do want a happy home with you eventually, all right? For Roshni, 25-25. All right. So, yes, Roshni, this person's feelings for you is actually not that bad. They want a happy home with you. They want victory and success with you. And they do see you as Like they are attracted towards your energy. You got siren like energy for them. Okay, that is my reading for Roshni, the Lalabu. What does the spirit guides want the Lalabu to know? What does the spirit guides want the Lalabu to know? What does spirit guides want the Lalabu to know at this time? Please and thank you, spirit. Okay. What does spirit guides want the Lalabu to know at this time? 2626. What does there's a lot of synchronicities today. Alright, so for Delilah Boo, what's coming in for Delilah Boo? What does spirit guides want them to know at this time? Alright, please and thank you, spirit. Okay, for Delilah Boo, what's coming in your energy right now? You may have went through some sort of regret or despair, some sort of mourning within your life, 2727, but you are going to get rid of this energy. When one door closes, another door opens for Delilah Boo, okay? Also, if you are going through some sort of anxiety, you need some rest at this time. 2828. I'm telling you, a lot of synchronicities today. A lot of you guys are going to be very powerful very soon. That's the reason why I see a lot of angel numbers. But yeah, if you are going through anxiety for the Lalabu, you need some rest at this time. You are putting in a lot of hard work in, and you will be seeing your abundance very soon with the Eight of Pentacles. I think that you will have a lot of success at work, all right? Very soon for the Lalabu, okay? Very soon you will have a lot of success at work, okay? For the Lalabu. Thank you, Fashionista. Thank you, Official Cassie Diamond. Thank you, Sanja. Alright, Pew Pew. Will Rodella get a chance in computer engineering? Will Rodella get a chance in computer engineering at North South University in April for Pew Pew? Will they get will Pew Pew get into computer engineering? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? For Pew Pew. Will they get into North South University for Pew Pew? Will they get into North South University for Pew Pew? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright, so for Pew Pew. Alright, let me see. Alright, there might be a little bit of a delay to get back towards there might be a delay of the situation for how they're gonna send you the letter of acceptance for Pew Pew. Um, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think that they just kind of like taking the time to write down the acceptance letter. It might be it might be a little bit delayed. It might not even be April. You might get it in May. But you do got a new project coming in for Pew Pew. I do think that you will get into this computer engineering program at North South University. I don't think within April. I think it might be maybe a couple weeks later than you actually want it to be, but you will get accepted. All right, for Pew Pew. You will get accepted, but I think a lot of things, the reason why I said it's gonna be delayed is because you got the Five of Cups in reverse, you got the Two of Wands in reverse, and then you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There is a delay, but yes, you can get into this computer engineering program. I think within May or so. You got the Page of Pentacles, and then you got the Death card. All right, that's my read for Pew Pew. All right, make sure you guys do share my live stream to help other people out. And if you are new here and you like my vibes, please do subscribe. Okay. All right, for Namra Alam, what is the future of Atif and Namra together? What's the future of Atif and Namra together? What's the future of Atif and Namra together? Let's see. Alright, so your future, you guys have untapped potential. There is a new prosperity and success coming in very soon for Namra Alam. I think between your relationship and Atif's relationship for Namra Alam, this can work out. I just think that you guys need to discipline yourself a little more because you guys got the Magician in reverse. You guys have untapped potential, but you guys don't know it yet. But you guys just gotta balance your energy right now, and then it's going to bring you guys in abundance because you also got the Two of Pentacles, so this is also a balanced energy, right? So yes, there is prosperity and success between Atif and Namra's relationship in the future. Now, I don't see anything within marriage just yet, but within your future, it is gonna grow. because you got the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So a lot of communication within your relationship, okay? That's for number. Alan, Crystal Ray. Crystal Ray. Oh, I mean Fashionista. All right, I'm going to do a reading for Fashionista. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of synchronicities today. I just seen 3131. That's crazy. For Fashionista, may I please ask a question? What do my angels... Okay, for Fashionista, what do the angels want Fashionista to know? And then Crystal Ray. All right. All right, for Fashionista, what does their spirit guides want them to know right now? Please and thank you, Spirit. For Fashionista, what does the spirit guides want them to know at the moment? Here we go. I'll take it like this. All right, for Fashionista, what your spirit guides want you to know right now is there might be some sort of conflict between someone that's close to you right now. I don't know what type of argument this is, but you are standing your ground. You are very prideful. You're not going to let people step all over you. You have boundaries. So, Fashionista, you're not going to let people like step all over you. You are going to have boundaries. You are going to stand your ground with the Nine of Wands. Also, you are reducing anxiety. You are balancing your energy right now. You are taking a lot of rest that you need for Fashionista at this time. All right. Um, you might be a little bit emotional, a little bit moody with the Knight of Cups in reverse, but you are standing your ground at this time. People cannot manipulate you because you got the Nine of Wands, which is saying that if someone is trying to argue with you at this time, you're not going to back down. You are going to stand your ground, and your pride is very high. And you are spiritually awakened. You are finding balance within your life. Okay, all right. That is my spirit guides reading for Fashionista. Okay. Crystal Ray. What is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? What is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? What is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray? What is Corey's thoughts of Crystal Ray, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit, for Crystal Ray? Can I get one more card for Crystal Ray, please? And thank you, Spirit. Oh, wow. Okay. For Crystal Ray, let's see what came up for you. Someone is going through a hard time right now. It's not you, I don't think, Crystal Ray. I think it's Corey. Corey is going through a hard time right now. They're going through a lot of anxiety and panic attacks. They need some rest right now. Their immune system might be a little bit weak right now. They need some rest. The judgment in reverse is saying refuse to make a decision at this time. They are taking a step back from the relationship. Family conflict, family friend conflict right now for Crystal Ray, for Corey. Corey might be a little bit moody and sensitive right now, but they do want cooperation with you. At the end of the day, whatever they're going through right now, they do want the Two of Cups with you. So, Crystal Ray, Corey's thoughts of you is that you are the one for them. All right? So, Crystal Ray, at the end of the day, whatever they're going through, you are the one for them. They are keeping you in their mind. All right? That is my read for Crystal Ray. All right. So, Inner Warriors by Priya. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Okay, for Inner Warriors by Priya, will their parents agree to their marriage with Urkash? Will their parents agree? Will the parents agree to this marriage with Akash? For Inner Warriors by Priya? Alright, for Inner Warriors by Priya, will their parents agree to this marriage with Akash? Let's see. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. 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 I'm not gonna lie to you because I am an honest reader. I'm just gonna say what I see what's in the cards. Inner Warriors by Priya. I think your parents are really against your wedding. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna tell you what it is. For Inner Warriors by Priya, they actually want you to get into a new relationship with the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, they want a new relationship for you. Also, I think your parents are trying to get in between your relationship because you got the King of Swords in reverse. All right, this card is not very happy. There is a lot of greed within this energy with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. no result, self-limiting beliefs. Your parents is thinking that this relationship is not going to work out. I don't know if you guys are like at a different status or something with the family. I don't know if someone had beef, if someone had a problem with each other in the past with the family members, all right? But they do not want you to marry this person. They don't. Yeah, betrayal and deception. Betrayal and deception with the Seven of Swords. So I'm sorry to tell you, in the words by Priya, but I'm a very honest person. I don't think your parents want you to marry this person. Sorry about that, but that's what came up for you, right? For Inner Warriors by Priya. Hey, Chris Ray, Candy Valencia. Hey, Urvashi, how you doing, my friend? Hey, Official Cassidy Diamond. I already did a reading for Catherine Kelly now. They do want a relationship with Catherine. Urvashi. I want to know for Urvashi. I want to know what does my ex think of. Okay, what does the ex think of Urvashi 5? What does the ex think about Urvashi 5? Listen, I got a lot of energy today. I think it's because it's Friday. I couldn't wait to get out of work today. All right. For Urvashi 5, what is your ex thinking about Urvashi 5? What is your ex thinking about Urvashi 5? All right. I'm gonna do a reading for Urvashi 5, and then I'm gonna do a reading for Official Cassie Diamond. All right. All right, for Urvashi 5. Okay, for Urvashi 5. Excuse me. All right. So I think that every time your ex is thinking about you, they are going through some sort of emotional imbalance. I think that they're still pissed off about a situation or Ravashi 5. Your ex in the past is still mad about you about something. They might be a little bit overly cautious to come back towards you, but I think one side of the mind is saying do not come back, but the other side is saying, oh, I want to be with her again. Or him. I don't know what your gender is. But you got the King of Cups. So this person is observing you from afar, or Rashi 5. I wouldn't doubt that they might still be stalking you at this time. And also they see you have the strength card, okay? So they are thinking highly of you with one side of their brain, but the other side of their brain is still mad at you, all right? But they do want to come towards you. They do want to come towards you, but they are observing you from afar, all right? They are mad about a situation. That's all I'm gonna say for Urvashi 5, right? Alright, so hey Sign, alright, Official Cassidy Diamond. Does D regret does D regret what they did to Official Cassidy Diamond? Does D regret what they did to Official Cassidy Diamond? Does D regret what they did to Official Cassidy Diamond? Let's see. You got the Lover's card. Yes. For Official Cassidy Diamond, D does regret what they did to you, but I don't see them as someone that likes to apologize. For Official Cassidy Diamond, they do want reconciliation with you because you got the Ten of Swords. This is a recovery period, right? And then also with the Three of Swords in reverse, they want a reconciliation. And they do still see you as a lover's card for Official Cassidy Diamond, okay? So I think that they do regret what they did to you, but I think they're very prideful. They're the type of person that don't like to apologize, okay? Which sucks because I think within a relationship, people need to learn how to apologize to make things better. But a lot of people are very prideful and they don't do that, all right? Um, but yeah, they still see you as a lovers, okay? That's my reading for Official Cassie Diamond. All right, Sunflower. Sunflower. Hey, Reiki by Da, how are you doing? All right, Sunflower. My question is, my boss keeping an eye on me and keep questioning me on literally everything. Why is she doing that? All right, why is this boss of Sunflower questioning everything? All right, so why is this boss questioning everything with Sunflower? Why is this boss questioning everything about Sunflower? All right. So for Sunflower, why are they questioning everything about you right now? For Sunflower? Your boss? Um, I don't know if someone says something about you, they feel like maybe you're unstable, or they feel like you don't get your work done on time, or they feel like the way you do your job is not up to the standards, which is a reason why they don't know if they can trust the way your work ethic is. Now, I'm not saying that your work ethic is bad, but I'm just saying within the cards, it's saying that I think someone must have said something to them and make the boss think that you might not be up to a standard of the way you put in your work ethic, because you got the Four of Wands in reverse. They want you to have peace and harmony within yourself to put in a better work, all right? They also think that you are overworking yourself and you need some rest. I think that they feel like you need some rest in order to put in the best work possible, right? Because there is a recovery period that's coming in, all right? So I'm not saying that your boss is thinking that negatively of you, but what I see within the cards is saying that they think that you might be putting in way too much work and you might need some rest at this time, which might be the reason why you're not putting in the best work possible. Or the second thing is someone might have said something behind your back and they're trying to observe your work ethic. So that's the two situations I can see within this for sunflower, right? Um Hey Reiki by Da, how are you doing? AAA. Alright, for AAA, will the dream of quitting the current job come in soon? Will the dream of quitting the job and getting a better paying job come in soon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, for AAA, will my dream of quitting my current job and getting a well paid job soon come to pass? Let's see. So make sure you are always grateful and humble for whatever you get for AAA, right? Because God only blesses people who are humble and kind and are free spirited. And also, God only blesses people that are, very grateful for what we have, right? I do see that you might be a little bit overworking yourself at this time with the Ten of Wands in reverse. There is some sort of secret that's not coming out very soon. All right. I think that you need to start applying right now. You need to start applying right now, AAA. You know why I said start applying for new jobs? Because you got the Four of Wands in there. But the only thing that your spirit guides want to tell you is when you do get this new job, and I say one because you will get a new job, when you do get this new job, make sure you stay humble, make sure you stay grateful, make sure you write down your affirmations and speak it into the universe of what you want. Because the Four Wands came in, this means a happy, successful card, all right? So yes, and also you might, I don't know, are you single right now? Because you might find love at the new job as well with the Two of Cups, all right? That is my reading for AAA, okay? So success will be coming in soon. All right, all right, here, hey Haiti Rodriguez. All right, Namra Alum, this is your second question, all right? Hey Celine Jones, though. All right, so make sure you guys do share my live stream to help other people out. Also, if you are new here, you like my vibes, make sure you guys subscribe, okay? I do free readings often. All right, so for Namra Allen, what was your question? Oh, Zane's current feelings. Will they apologize? It might be a little bit delayed for an apology because you got the four of swords. It came in reverse. It came up right, so it's saying that there is some sort of relaxation period right now. They have went through a lot of trauma within the relationship, which is the reason why they're a little bit iffy about relationships. A lot of adversity and depletion right now within their own energy. They need to balance their energy before they come towards you. But in your future, they will apologize, all right? In your future, they will apologize. But as of right now, they're not, okay? That is my read for Namra Allen. All right, so, hey, Celine. Um, so Shangarika, I am going to do a read for Shangarika, and then I'm going to do a read for Reiki. Reiki asked a question. I do a read for ABC. All right, for Shangarika. Oh shoot. Okay, those wanted to come up. Okay, for Shangarika, can you please tell me will my specific person and me will get married in the future? All right. As of right now, you and your person might be going through some sort of issues with the Ten of Cups in reverse. If you guys are not going through an issue right now, in your future there will be an issue. Something with family or close friends, okay? For Shangarika. But will you probably get married in the future? I do say yes because you got the Sun card in there. So the Sun card is one of the best cards which trumps every negative energy that's in the deck. So yes, I do think that Shangarika, once they learn how to balance the energy, they will come towards with a marriage proposal. All right. And as of this time, both you and your person has a lot of choices. A lot of people are attracted to you, Shangarika, and a lot of people are also attracted to your person as well. All right. But you do got the Sun card, which means that you guys can have a successful marriage in the future. Okay. That is my read for Shangarika. All right. Let's see. All right. Reiki by Rita said, my question for you, Lune, is where would you travel if there were no limits? Okay. So I want to travel to a lot of places actually, but I don't know what it is. I've always wanted to travel to Greece and Egypt. I feel like I had a past life there. I don't know why, but something is always telling me like I always felt very close to Greece and Egypt for some odd reason. Also, I do want to travel towards to Cambodia because it is my parents' country. So I also want to go there as well. So Cambodia, Egypt, Greece, um, where else? Maybe New Zealand, maybe Singapore because it's like clean there. The Philippines. So I got some places where I want to go to, but I've always wanted to go to Egypt, Greece, Cambodia, New Zealand. So those are the countries. But thank you for that question. I appreciate it. All right. Not many people really ask me questions that are like, kind of like intellectually stimulating. So I appreciate that. Okay. Reiki by Rita. All right. ABCD. ABCD. All right, may I ask about Rafi's thoughts and feelings towards Rita? All right, for ABCD, what is the feelings for you right now? For ABCD, what is Rafi's thoughts of ABCD? So they do have an addiction towards you. They have codependent energy for ABCD with the Devil card. I think within their eyes, they see you as the siren card or like this mermaid type of energy. So I do think that for ABCD, this person is attracted towards the energy and they are very lustful at this time. ABCD, and they also see you as a strength card. You give them strength when they are around your energy, all right? Also, they are stalking your energy or they're watching you from afar. So yes, they do have romantic energy. Water energy is a little bit slow, but they do want to come towards you, all right? For ABCD, okay? That's your reading. Rafi's thoughts of you is very emotional, very sensitive. They do want love with you, okay? All right, that is for um who was I reading for? ABCD, okay? Divine audio is Divine Audio's intuition and guidance right about Danish? Should they move on or should they stay with Danish for Divine Audio? Alright, for Divine Audio, should you stay or should you go? Remember that I'm just your reader. I'm not gonna tell you guys what to do because I cannot, as an honest reader, I cannot tell you guys what to do because if I tell you guys what to do, that's not a part of my blessing, so I can't do that, okay? But I can guide you into the right direction, but I can't tell you guys what to do, all right? I just want to make that clear for people who's asking a certain question. But for divine order, you said that is your intuition right? Should you move on? I actually think that for divine audio, Danish is going through an unhappy phase within their life. Um, they're very unstable with the Ace of Cups in reverse right now. Also, they might be a very cold-hearted person when they're mad about certain situations. They will argue with you. They will argue with you for divine audio, okay? Now, if you wanted to make this work, it could work with the Knight of Wands for divine audio. But if you want someone new, it can also work as well, okay? But remember that I cannot tell you guys what to do. I'm just here to guide you into your own direction, okay? But yes, this person can be very mean when they argue with you. The Knight of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and they're very unhappy within their life right now, okay? That is my reading for divine audio, okay? For Yafo, what's the energy of working with Dr. AJ? For Yafo, what's this energy with working with the Dr. AJ and Yafo? I mean Yafo, right? You asked what's the energy of working with Dr. AJ and his team. I think at first Dr. AJ and his team might be judging you big time because you might be new to the team when you first start. This happens all the time at work, right? You might be new at the company and they might be judging you because they want to test you out at first with the Ten of Wands in reverse. But in your future, though, they do find an abundance and success with you for Yafo. At first, they're going to think kind of negatively of you or they might test you out. But in your future, Yafo, the doctor AJ and their team is going to they're gonna really be happy that you're within the team. Okay, that is my read for Yafo. All right. Yes. So just confirmation. If you guys are asking 3 questions within my live stream, make sure you do split up the questions. Make sure you guys also give people chances to ask their question as well because you don't want to take up other people's time. Make sure you wait maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes, then ask your next question, okay? I would try to do 3 free readings within the live stream, and that's about it, all right? So make sure you guys do that. All right. We gotta be clear. As a free reader and as a person of kindness, I need to also have my boundaries because I don't want people to take up too much of my energy. Okay. All right. So yeah, I just want to clarify that. So Shreya Penguin, I think this is your second question. For Shreya Penguin. So what will be the career or profession of the future person for Shreya Penguin? All right, let's see for Shreya Penguin. Yeah, today's energy is kind of calm. I kind of appreciate it because yesterday's energy was kind of chaotic, but today's energy is pretty good, and I appreciate that really much. Um, so for Shreya Penguin, what will the career or profession of your future husband be? Something with communication, because they got the swords card. So Shreya Penguin, I think your future spouse's relationship and relationship profession might be something with communication, might be a banker, might be a businessman, okay? They might also be a psychologist, a teacher, or a social worker, life coach, all right? Anything like that. So Shreya Penguin, within your future spouse, they might be a psychologist, a social worker, a teacher, right? But they can also be a businessman, a communication person, technology, because communication is technology as well. All right, or they can also be someone that is a banker as well, because a lot of talking. Okay, so that's my reading for Shreya Penguin. Um, Dr. Mimoon, Dr. Mimoon, Dr. Mimoon. What is the marriage going to bring in a few days? For Dr. Mimoon, what's your marriage gonna bring in a couple days for Dr. Mamu? Let me see. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, okay, guys? All right. In order for me to continue to do these free readings, make sure you guys do share my live stream. And yeah, make sure if you guys do like my vibes and you're new here, make sure you guys do subscribe. I always do free readings often, okay, guys? right, for Dr. Mamoon, what is going on with your marriage? You guys are finding clarity at the moment for Dr. Mamoon between you and your person. You guys are finding clarity. You guys will be communicating very soon with the Two of Swords in reverse. All right. You guys went through a lot of arguments though, because you got the King of Swords. There's a lot of arguments, right? But they do want clarity with you, and you guys will communicate thoroughly of what you want. Both of you guys in the future, if your marriage doesn't work out, both of you guys will have a lot of choices between love, all right? And you got the Sun card. So if you want this card to be successful, you can. But there is a lot of bumps on the road within this relationship right now because you got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I do think that your relationship might be going in haywire or a spiral downturn right now. But the sun trumps everything else in the deck. So I do think that within your future for Dr. Mamoon, if you want this to be successful, you can. All right. That is my reading for Dr. Mamoon. Okay. So let's see. Celine Jones though said saw a message got deleted. Hey Vasava Music, how are you doing? Shirley Madore. All right, for Shirley Madore, there's a situation with a guy they was talking to last night that I'm interested in going to go anywhere for Shirley Madore. Is this situation gonna go anywhere for Shirley Madore? Yes, it will. For Shirley Madore, the reason why I said that it will go well is because you got the Justice card, so good karma is coming in for you very soon with the Justice card. All right. Clarity, whatever you want, clarity. You guys are good at communicating with each other. Okay. Page of Wands is spirituality, new projects, success is coming in. So yes, Shirley Madore, this person is very passionate towards you at this time. All right. They may have went through a lot of betrayals in the past, but they're learning to let it go for Shirley Madore. But you do got the Justice and the Page of Wands, so it's saying truth and clarity is coming in, communication, and they are passionate towards you. All right. That is for Shirley Madore. Okay. You're welcome, as Lila. Touch of Love. You're welcome. Reiki by Rita said you def got fans, Lune. I appreciate that. Sunflower said, Luna, dear, you are really, really loved by people you don't even know. I also rush here when I get a notification that you are going live. Oh, I appreciate that. You know what? Sometimes I feel like I kind of question my. Sometimes as a human being, I always, because I'm a perfectionist, right? So I always question like what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to do sometimes. Now, I am a very confident person, but there are times in my life where I kind of think about certain situations. I'm just like, am I even going to be successful on this platform? Am I even going to have people that like me? I don't really know. But I really do appreciate you guys that are on here. And I love you guys for that, right? And I love your energy, so I appreciate that. Sonia said, Anna first flight greeting Luna with thank you. Light Blue said, yes, we do. Sunflower said, I am preparing for an interview for a new company. My friend is helping me with is how I am preparing good enough. Okay, for Sunflower, is there a possibility for Sunflower that they will get the job? All right, let's see. Okay. Yes. Yep. For Sunflower, you do have the possibility to get this job, okay? But what I need to remind you, Sunflower, you got the Three of Swords, which is saying that if you may have felt like you weren't confident about these situations, about not getting a job in your past, let it go. Once you let those feelings go of not getting a job that you wanted, you will have the King of Pentacles. You are going into a job that's going to bring you in a lot of money. The Knight of Pentacles is also a money card. The King of Swords is saying that you might be very good at communication. People are going to like the way you communicate. Also, Sunflower, someone might want to mentor you when you get this new job. All right, new beginnings are coming in. Yeah, new beginnings with the Two of Swords. And you got choices within your career, but you will go in the right direction. Okay, for Sunflower. All right, with the Seven of Cups in reverse. All right. So that's for the Sunflower. Okay. That's for Sunflower. All right. Fashionista, Hera. Thank you, Sanya. Thank you, Hera. The Sublime said, does a person on their mind think of them romantically? Does a person on their mind think of them romantically? For the Sublime? Alright, as of right now, I don't think that they think of you as romantically as you think they are, because they might want to start off a little slower. They might want to start off as a friend first, because a lot of these cards came in reverse with the Nine of Cups, and then the Six of Pentacles turned in reverse. The Strength card also turned in reverse for the Sublime, okay? But I think that in the future, when they work on the balancing the energy and becoming a little bit more balanced to come towards the energy, the Sublime, they will want a romantic relationship with you eventually. But as of right now, they're focusing on their career with the Ten of Pentacles. All right. And they're a little bit too concerned about their life right now to think anything romantic right now. But if you continue on this conversation, they will grow into something romantic, okay? That is my reading for the Sublime. Justin. Hey Justin, how are you doing? You're welcome, Roshni. Alright. Alright, Justin Kessinger. Alright, Justin Kessinger. Alright, I'm gonna do a reading for Justin Kessinger. Then I'm gonna do a reading for Clinda 1994. Then I'm gonna do a reading for Bambi Celine, okay? Alright, for Justin, make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe, okay guys? Alright, for Justin Kessinger, can I get a general reading for Justin? Can I get a general reading for Justin at this time? Can I get a general reading for Justin at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. There you go. Alright, for Justin, your general reading for Justin at this time is there is a lot of burdens going on within your life right now. There's a lot of pressure. I think people are putting pressure on you right now, like you have to do something and be successful within this time period or this time frame. Like you are feeling like you're pressured to be successful at this time. Your journey might be a little bit postponed about some sort of success with the Six of Swords in reverse, right? And you are avoiding conflict at the moment for Justin Kessinger. If someone is trying to start a problem with you right now, just walk away, because once you walk away and once you learn how to balance your energy, can nobody manipulate your energy, because some people might want to kind of make you mad about something because they want to trigger you as of right now with the Five of Swords in reverse. But I gotta tell you, once you balance your energy, you are going to be very successful, okay, Justin? All right, that is my general reading for Justin. Okay. All right. Clinda 1994, and then Bambi Celine. All right, for Clinda, what's coming in for Clinda? How's Peter's currently feeling about Clinda? How is Peter currently feeling about Clinda? Wow. For Clinda 1994, someone is thinking very highly of you. This person that you're asking about, Clinda 1994, they're thinking very positively of you at this time. They see you as a star card. So they see you as very unique. They see that you're very different from other people. They see that you bring hope, you bring faith. You are God's child. I mean, everyone's God's child, right? But for Clinda, they see that you have a lot of hope. You bring them a lot of hope and a lot of faith. So they do see you as a star. They see that there is no prosperity for a relationship with you, okay, for Clinda 1994. The more generosity you put out there in the community, the more generosity is going to come back for you, okay, Clinda? All right? They are manifesting you at this time with the Magician card, 555. All right? You got the world in your hands. So for Clinda 1994, this person that you're asking about is very mesmerized by you. They see you as a star, and they want something new with you, okay? For Clinda 1994, okay? All right, Bambi Celine. Bambi Celine. Does Leif regret what they did to Bambi Celine? Did Leif regret what they did to Bambi Celine? Did Leif regret what they did to Bambi Celine? Did Leif regret what they did to Bambi Celine? Alright? So, for Bambi Celine, did Leif regret what they did to you? And will they want to come back? Yes. For Bambi Celine, Leif does regret what they did to you. I think that at one point between you and them, your relationship has been very imbalanced, okay? But the reason why I said that they do want a reconciliation with you, they do want to come back eventually, because they want a wish fulfillment with you with the Nine of Cups, okay? Also, they want to start a new beginning with you for Bambi Celine. The Knight of Pentacles is saying they're putting in the work to come back towards you. And they want communication with you for Bambi Celine, okay? So let me recap for Bambi Celine. Your person do want to come back towards you. And yes, they do regret what happened, okay? That is my reading for Bambi Celine. All right. All right. Language with Sandra. Language with Sandra. Will they marry the person on their mind this year or someone new? For language with Sandra, will they marry the person on their mind or will they marry someone new? For language with Sandra. For language with Sandra, will you marry someone on your mind or will you marry someone new? All right. So for language with Sandra, what I see right now is okay, this person is going through a lot of selfish matters right now. They're thinking more about themselves right now for language with Sandra. Now, I do think that you can work this out with this person. Remember, I'm just guiding you in the right direction. But I do honestly think for language with Sandra, you can also find somebody new. I think that someone new will come in your energy and they're going to bring you in a lot of abundance. All right. The person that you're thinking of right now is going through a hardship right now and they can't come towards you at this time. They're a little bit selfish with their energy. But within the future, though, if you want a new love, it is coming in for you. All right. They might bring an abundance for you. Okay. For language with Sandra. All right. That's for language with Sandra. Um, wow, 222. Hey, Swelly Aparicida. How you doing, Swelly Aparicida? Um, love you guys. All right, Karen S said, how are you feeling? I'm doing okay, Karen S. How are you doing? Chelsea Daly. Chelsea Daly said, for Chelsea Daly, will they get the justice from the past enemies? For Chelsea Daly. Will they get the justice from the past enemies for Chelsea Daly? Alright, for Chelsea Daly, will they get their yes. I'm telling you, Chelsea Daly, you will get justice from your past enemies. You are the manifester. You are the magician card. Chelsea Daly. If you want some karma, now I'm not telling you to give anyone karma, right? Because I am a very positive person. I do not wish anything bad on anybody. I don't want any negative energy going towards anybody. But for Chelsea Daly, if you do want, if you are asking about your past enemies, you are the magician card and you can manifest whatever you want. Which means that if you want to manifest something that maybe your past enemies will regret about, you can manifest that, okay? So Chelsea Daly, yes, you will get your justice, okay? That is my read for Chelsea Daly, all right? You're welcome, Fashionista. Hey, Musy Seabat. How are you doing, Musy Seabat? Sarah Achu. Will there be a reconciliation? Alright, will there be a reconciliation with Sarah Achu? Will there be a reconciliation with Sarah Achu? Hey, Music Bat. Hey, Music Bat. How are you doing, Music Bat? Alright, for Sarah Achu. I hope you're doing well, Music Bat. Alright, so Sarah Achu. For Sarah Achu. Let's see. All of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges. Right? Let's see what's coming in. Alright, did this one come up right? Yeah, I'm gonna take it right. Alright, so for Sarah Chu, will there be a reconciliation? Yes, it will be, but I can't deny to you about the cards that came in right now. They are a little bit insecure about this relationship, Sarah Chu, okay? They're a little bit insecure. They can't come towards you right now because they're a little insecure within this relationship. But I think that they do want to have a manifestation with you with the high priestess. They have a lot of choices, and you also have a lot of choices within love as well, right? Take what resonates for Sarah Chu. In the future, they do got the Three of Wands. They do want to come towards you. All right? For Sarah Chu. They do want to come towards you. All right? That's my reading for Sarah Chu. Right. Natasha Kovacevic. Hey, Natasha. Hi all the way to Bosnia. Natasha Kovacevic. You hate Friday but love money? Inner Warriors by Priya said, yes, true, accurate reading. Thank you, Luna. You are very honest. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Urvashi. Thank you, Luna. God bless you. You're welcome. Okay, for Natasha Kovacevic, Luna, my ex have car accident and mom passed away today. Oh my God. Natasha Kovacevic sending condolences. Oh my God, what happened? Um, so Natasha Kovacevic, Lune, the ex have a car accident and the mom passed away today. Our split, everything is horrible. Can this situation change our relationship? Okay. Sending condolences. I always feel bad about some sort of death situation. Now, what I do want to let you guys know is I also can channel people that passed away as well. All right, because I can read through the cards about people that want to give a message about people that passed away. But I can also do that as well. But for Natasha Kovacevic, will this change all the situation? Yeah, Natasha Kovacevic. I think that your person might need time alone. Natasha Kovacevic, your person's gonna need some time alone right now. I'm sorry to tell you the truth, but this person's very heartbroken. They need some time alone with the Hermit card. I think a lot of the situation about their mom or about this car accident or whatever that happened, um, they do need some time alone very soon, okay? For Natasha Kovacevic with the Hermit card. There is a lot of chaos going in their life. And yeah, a lot of stuff is going on in their life and it can't come towards you right now. Okay, for Natasha Kovacevic. I'm sorry about what happened and I apologize of what's going on, but they need some time alone with the Hermit card, okay? That is my read for Natasha Kovacevic. Alright. Hey Ches and Peace. How are you doing, Ches and Peace? Yeah, people are too prideful sometimes. Such and clarifying rumors saying sorry being there for me. Lily Cherry Blossom. No, Lily Cherry Blossom, I didn't see your question the first time. Can you ask again for Lily Cherry Blossom? You might want to ask again. I didn't see your first question. Let's see. Anything 7424. Alright, for anything 7424, will they pass their exam? For anything 7424? Will they pass their exam for anything 7424? Will they pass their exam for anything 7424? Please and thank you, Spirit. Will they pass their exam for anything 7424? Will they pass this exam for anything 7424? Can I get one more card for anything 7424? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright, so for anything 7424, you are putting in a lot of hard work in for anything 7424. Will you pass this exam? You are putting in a lot of hard work with the Ten of Wands, but you do need some rest at this time. Okay? You do need some time alone and introspect what you're doing right now. You got the You're releasing all negative energies. You are staying optimistic at this time with the Three of Swords in reverse. So, for anything 7424, as long as you remain positive, as long as you study, as long as you take breaks while you're studying so you don't overload yourself, you can pass this exam. But you gotta always remain positive and you gotta take breaks, okay? For anything 7424, alright? That's for anything 7424. You can pass this exam, but make sure you stay positive, okay? You're welcome, Namra. Alright, Sunflower say you're welcome, Sunflower. Alright, everyone's talking to each other. I appreciate that. Lily Cherry Blossom, what's your question? Alright, I'm gonna do a reading for Juan Carell and then Crystal Ray. Juan Carell and then Crystal Ray and then Gomo Lemo. Alright, Juan Carell. Does she want to make this marriage work for Juan Carell? Does she want to make this marriage work for Juan Carell? Does she want to make this marriage work for Juan Carell? Alright, let's see. Juan Carell. Yes. For Juan Carell, your person does want to make this marriage work because she does still have romantic feelings for you. For Juan Carell, the person that you're asking about, still have romantic feelings for you, okay? Also, they are working towards their abundance with you, all right? The Fool, they want a new start, a new relationship with you. They want a revival with this relationship for Juan Carell, okay? Good news is coming in for Juan Carell. Yes, they definitely want to make this marriage work. All right? Okay? That is my reading for Juan Carell. They do want to make this marriage work. Okay? That's for Juan Carell. Crystal Ray. Why did the hiring manager from the restaurant Chipotle just have me sitting there without interviewing me? Okay, for Crystal Ray. For Crystal Ray. Juan Carell, yes, your person do want to make this marriage work, okay? All right, for Crystal Ray. Why did the hiring manager from the restaurant have them just sit there and not interview them? All right, for Crystal Ray. All right, there's some sort of negativity going on. There's some sort of negativity going on for Crystal Ray. I don't think that Chipotle is the right job for you. The reason why I said that is because all these cards came in reverse for Crystal Ray. So I think that I feel like they just wanted you there. They might have just wanted you there, but it's like they might have regretted that they are putting out interviews for people because now they might feel like they might have to spend more money on workers, and now they regret that they put the application out there. So for Crystal Ray, honestly, I gotta tell you the truth. All your cards that came in reverse. I don't think Chipotle is the right job for you. Remember, guys, if you guys get a bad feeling or if you get a bad nudge about a job, while you start sitting at an interview, do not do it. Do not do it. So for Crystal Ray, I think that they regret that they put the application out there, and I don't know why they did that, but I don't think Chipotle is a good job for you. Okay, that is my reading for Crystal Ray. Juan Carell, yes, your person do want to make this marriage work, okay? Alright, Gomo Lemo. Does B have a crush on Gomo Lemo? Does B have a crush on Gomo Lemo? Does B have a crush on Gomo Lemo? Yes. Gomo Lemo, B does have a crush on you. They want a new beginning with you. With the Ten of Swords, alright? They are working on their abundance right now in order to come towards you. They want a balanced energy right now, right? They see you as the Emperor card, so they see you very stern, very organized for Gomo Lemo. Okay, yes. The Six of Swords is also a journey. They want to come towards you very soon. They went through a heartbreak recently within their relationship, but they do want to come towards you, all right, for Gomo Lemo. All right. Yes, they do have a crush on you. Okay. So Lily, you can ask your question. Lily 23, you can ask your question. All right, Shangarika, you're welcome. Yes, you did. Yeah, Lily can ask her question, Lily. Yep. You're welcome, Sanya. Lily 23. Lily 23. All right, does Hamza support Nora after the marriage? For Lily 23, does Hamza support Nora after the marriage or be controlled by his parents? Hmm. Uh-oh. So for Lily 23, I'm just gonna have to tell you the truth, Lily 23, because I have to be very honest with all my people, right? I gotta tell you, Lily 23, I think that the parents are trying to control the situation. Now, you do got the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So they do want his parents do want to manipulate the situation. They do want to control this marriage, okay? But at the end of the day, Hamza do still want to have peace and harmony with you, okay? At the end of the day, they are going to have to think for themselves. And they do want to have peace and harmony with you for Lily 23, okay? His parents is trying to control the situation. But he is thinking for himself and he does want peace and harmony with you. All right? That's for Lily 23. All right? All right, so IBZ Finest. Can I get a general reading for IBZ Finest? Can I get a general reading for IBZ Finest? Can I get a general reading for IBZ Finest? I love that all my moderators and everyone's keeping a conversation. I appreciate that. Love you all. This live stream is also for you guys to communicate and vent to each other. All right. But for IBZ Finest, what's your general reading? Someone is jealous of your energy right now. I don't know if you know who this person is for IBZ Finest, but someone is jealous of your energy. I don't know who this is. It might be a woman because this is a woman card, okay? Or someone with divine feminine energy. Also, you might be putting a lot of hard work in, but you're not feeling like your rewards are coming in really quickly, all right? Someone is gonna try to start problems with you. I don't know what this is. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, someone's jealous of you and someone wants to start a conflict with you at this time. But I gotta let you know though, whatever you do, you will be successful. IBZ Finest. Also, you might find success while traveling towards another country, another state, another town. You might also find another job at a town or another city or another country as well if you want to do that. But you do have a lot of success coming in for IBZ Finest, all right? If you are talented within something or if you're passionate about something, work on that now within this year because you will be successful for IBZ Finest, okay? But someone is jealous of your energy at this time, all right? That is my read for IBZ Finest. Okay? Alright, so per beta. What does always Ahmad think about per beta? Alright, so for per beta, Weiss Ahmed is saying that you have the good luck charm. So they are feeling like whatever you do, you are gaining your abundance regardless of what's going on, right? They might be thinking like you are having a lot of competition right now, but they do want clarity with you very soon, Parbita, okay? Always, Ahmed wants clarity with you. They want a new beginning with you, okay? And they see you as a good luck charm. They see you as the wheel of fortune. All right, that is my reading for Parbita. For Parbita. All right, Pia. Let's do Pia. All right, so for Pia, this guy is constantly on Pia's mind. This guy is constantly on Pia's mind. All right, let's see. So this guy is always on Pia's mind. All right. So Pia said, this guy is constantly on my mind. Can I get a general reading regarding this connection? So for Pia, this person don't have another person right now. They might be a little bit immature with the Page of Cups in reverse. Also, they might be going through some sort of disappointment within their life or career right now, right, Pia? I don't see them having someone else. I just think that they're going through an immaturity energy, or they're feeling like they're lacking a lot of things right now. They do got the King of Cups. They have the love for you. They are observing you from afar. They are stalking you at this time. They do want love with you. They do want romance with you. They see you as a sunny disposition, right? They see you as very happy, very jolly, very youthful, very free spirited. They love that energy about you. They need some time alone to introspect. But for Pia, they don't have someone else, and they do have love for you. All right, that is my reading for Pia. Okay. You're welcome, Sarah. Chu Reiki by Rita said, "Pure readers just read energy. That's why you're on point." I appreciate that, Reiki by Rita. Make sure you guys support my friend Reiki by Rita. Okay, she is doing Reiki readings. Reiki for people. All right. Let's see. Okay, IBZ Finest said, all right, for IBZ Finest, what's the next money making venture? Make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe. Okay, share my live streams. Share this to your friends and family. Also, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe. I do live free readings often. Okay. All right, for IBZ Finest, what's the next money making venture? Good question. All right, for IBZ Finest, what's coming in for IBZ Finest? What's coming in for IBZ Finest? For money making? Well, a lot of these cards came in upright. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll take that. All right, so for IBZ Finest, your next business making venture is something with traveling, because you got 3 cards with the Wands card. So IBZ Finance, I think something with traveling. I don't know if you have a talent or creative like a creative venture that you want to work on. You might also want to start a business with somebody else. All right, this might be a small business, but that can also bring in some sort of business as well. Okay. Um, Also something with water energy as well for IBZ Finance. Your next money making project can also be maybe life coaching, maybe guiding somebody in the right path, because this is a cup card, so it is something with emotions. So it could be psychology, it could be a life coach, it could also be like guiding someone in the right direction, like a personal guidance on call, right? But you can also travel as well in a business with somebody else, right? So that is your next money making venture, okay? For IBZ Finest. Diamond. All right, hold on. All right, for Diamond, what's coming towards Diamond for love? What's coming in for Diamond for love? What's coming in for Diamond for love at this time? Can I get 2 more cards for Diamond? Can I get 2 more cards for Diamond, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for Diamond? Please and thank you, Spirit. I appreciate this reading. All right, so for Diamond, what's coming in for you at this time for love? Your Spirit guide is saying, as long as you don't change yourself, as long as you have high morals and high standards and high values for yourself, someone that is very spiritual is going to enter in your life. They don't have to be a pastor, but it could be someone that goes to the church often. They don't have to go to the church often either. They could also be someone that prays to God often. Someone that believes in like an existence of spirituality, right? So for Diamond, someone that's very nature loving. They like to be out and about. They like to pray to God. They believe in spirituality. So this person might also align with your life goals. They might also mirror your personality as well. This person might be your twin flame or your counterpart. So for Diamond, that's what's coming in for you very soon for love, okay? That is my read for Diamond, okay? All right, the Natural Way Company. What's the energy of Nathaniel towards the Natural Way Company? What is the situation for the Natural Way Company? What is the situation for the Natural Way Company? Oh, I hate when it falls on the floor like that. All right, for the Natural Way Company, what's the energy of Nathaniel towards you? They want an abundance of they want to renew this energy. For the Natural Way Company, they do want to come towards you with the Death card. They want a reconciliation. They want a rebirth of your love. Okay? They want to communicate with the Page of Swords. Quick energy. Air energy is very quick. All right? Air energy is very quick. And also with the Knight of Cups, this is a romantic energy. They are coming towards you, but they are trying to strategize of what they want to say, what they want to buy for you, what they want to do before they come towards you at this time, okay? Very romantic person, all right? So that's for the Natural Way Company. Mani Yada 111. Mani Yada 111. Mani Yada 111. How is it Masters going to turn out like for the Masters? All right, for Mani Yada 111. How will the Masters turn out like for Mani Yada 111? I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone hope. I don't want my love to go to waste. I want you and your beautiful soul. Alright, for Mani Yada 111. Let's see. What's coming in for the Masters? Let's see. What's coming in for Mani Yada 111? Alright, so you are going to be very energetic at this time. For Mani Yada 111, I do think that you are going to have a lot of friends very soon, or maybe a small circle of friends, but they are going to be very close with you with the Knight of Wands. This is a passionate energy. Also, someone from your past might want to reconcile for Mani Yada 111. Someone from your past, it might be a friend, it might be a lover, an ex-lover. Someone from your past wants to come back to your life, okay? All right. So the Wheel of Fortune did turn in reverse. I think that your academics might be a little bit slow moving and might start off, maybe you might be getting like some C's or some B's at first, but within your future, it might turn out to be a better grade, like a B plus or an A. So Mani Yada 111, as of academic right now, your grade is going to slowly move up. It might start off as like a C or a B minus, and then it's going to keep moving up. And then for your social life, you do got the Queen of Wands, so people do love your energy. You might have a small group of friends, but they're going to be very loyal to you, okay? That is my reading for Mani Yada 111. All right. So, all right, IBC Finest, this is your last question, okay? This is your third and last question, all right? All right, IBC Finest. Will they find a healthy soulmate soon? Will they find a healthy soulmate soon for IBC Finest? Can I get 2 more cards, please, for IBC Finest? Can I get 2 more cards, please, for IBC Finest? You know what's crazy? I really think Mercury retrograde was messing with my live stream yesterday because it was literally deleting everyone's like messages. It was crazy. But at least today is not deleting much today. So for IBZ Finest, will you find a healthy soulmate soon? I think within 6 months, 10 months, or a year. 6 months, 10 months, 8 months, or a year, you will find a healthy soulmate. Because you got the 6 of Pentacles, you got the 8 of Swords, and then you got the King of Pentacles, which I count as a year. All right. So IBZ Finest, I see when you find your healthy soulmate, it will be 6 months, 8 months, or 1 year, you will find a healthy soulmate. Okay, that is my reading for IBZ Finest. All right. Shirley Madore. Oh, no, not Shirley Madore. Shally Devontet. Shally Devontet. Hey Urvashi Singh. What is Yash hiding from Hey Urvashi Singh? What is Yash hiding from Hey Urvashi Singh? Wait, Reiki, are you asking me what my placements are? What my zodiac sign is? Hey, Da, are you asking my zodiac sign? Because I'm just reading this in order. So for Shirley, hey Aravashi Singh, what are they hiding from you right now? I think they're hiding. They're not really hiding much, to be honest. For Aravashi Singh, I just think that they feel like their abundance is not turning into favor, which is the reason why they can't come towards you right now. For Hey Aravashi Singh, they're not really hiding anything. It's just they're going through a lot right now, and they can't communicate what they want to tell you. But the good news is for Hey Aravashi Singh, they see you as the Empress card, so they see you as very beautiful. They see that you're very motherly. They see that you're a nature lover. They like your energy and they do want to come back towards you. They also see you as a star for Hey Aravashi Singh, okay? They see you as very unique, very different, and they love your energy. You bring them hope, faith, and inspiration, all right? That's for Hey Aravashi Singh, all right? Um, Shirley Madore said, I get so excited when you go live too. Oh, I appreciate that, Shirley Madore. Una, we all love your energy and kindness. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna do a reading for Areni Marrero. Oh, Areni Marrero said just came to give a like. Thanks. Oh, I thought you wanted a reading, Areni Marrero, but I appreciate that. Thank you, Areni Marrero. I appreciate the like. Um, Thank you, Areni Marrero, for the like. Manera 111. Yeah, hey Urvashi Singh, they're not hiding anything from you. They actually want to tell you that you are the star and they do want a reconciliation with you, okay? All right, let's see. All right, I've been here 20 times and lived here. Oh, wow. New Island, the Vika. All right, so I'm going to do a reading for forward movement to A7. All right, forward movement to A7. And I'm gonna do a reading for Shally Devinted. Shally Devinted. Alright, forward movement to A7. Is anyone new coming towards forward movement? Is anyone new coming towards forward movement? Is anyone new coming towards forward movement? Is anyone new coming towards forward movement at this time? Alright, is anyone new coming towards forward movement to A7? So I'm gonna do a reading for forward movement to A7. And I'm gonna do a reading for Shally Devinted. Shally Devinted. Alright. Alright, so can I get one more card for forward movement to A7? Can I get another reading for forward movement to A7? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, for forward movement to A7. You said, is anybody new coming in your life? Yes, I do think that someone new is gonna come in your life for forward movement to A7. And the reason why I said that is there is a Fool card that's coming in. So someone is going to want to take a risk to come towards you at this time. For forward movement to A7. They might be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. They might also be a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Don't have to be. All right. The personality of this person for forward movement to A7 is someone that likes to fight for a good position. This person likes competition. They don't mind a healthy competition for forward movement to A7. Also, for forward movement to A7, this person may have some sort of regrets in the past, but they are closing out the chapter and they want something new. Their energy might be a little bit slow right now because they went through a heartbreak in the past, but eventually they got the Fool card for forward movement to A7. They do want to come towards you eventually. This person might be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or they also might be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and they like to compete. They like a healthy competition, and they are somebody that's going to be very successful. All right, that is my reading for forward movement to A7. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna do a reading for Shally Devented. Shaylee Devented. All right. So should they go back with the guy they miss, or what do they think? For Shaylee Devented, Shally Devented. I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name. For Shally Devented, should you go back to this person? All right, remember that I am just your reader. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I am going to guide you within the right direction of your cards, okay? For Shaylee Devented. What I want to tell you is this person wants a reconciliation with you. For Shaylee Devented, they want peace and harmony with you. They do want to come back towards your energy, okay? For Shaylee Devented. All right. I think that your relationship was blocked at one point between you two for Shaylee Devented. Because you got the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then you got the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands in reverse, right? But for Shaylee Devented, does this person want to come back to you and want peace and harmony with you? Yes, they do. They got the Temperance card. So they are divinely guided to come back towards you for a reconciliation, okay? All right, that's my reading for Shaylee Devented, all right? All right, so let's see. Money out of 1-1, we're all kind of in our own ways, I see. All right, Rev Faves. For Rev Faves. Hey, Rev Faves. Reiki. Reiki by Rita. What sign do you think I am? What do you think my zodiac sign is? Okay. What do you think my zodiac sign is? Reiki by Rita. You're welcome, Justin. Yes, Rev Faves, you can ask your question, okay? Rev Faves. Davika Singh. All right. Let's see. Devika Singh. Fun to do. Rev Faves. What's Rev Faves' question? What's Rev Faves' question? Hold on. Devika Singh, Sarah Achu, Bambi Celine. Oh, you are the best tarot reader ever. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Bambi Celine. It's okay, Hera. Light Blue, Devika Singh. Shaylee. All right, Shaylin Devented. Shaylee Devented. All right, so I'm gonna do a reading for Shaylee Devented and then Rev Faves, okay? Shaylee Devented and then Rev Faves. All right, when will this person come back for Shaylee Devented? Ooh, excuse me. When will this person come back for Shaylee Devented? When will this person come back for Shaylee Devented? Let's see. Okay, for Shaylee Devented, I think the time frame that they're gonna come back for you is between 5 weeks and 5 months for with the Five of Wands. Also, 2 weeks and 2 months. Okay, all right. So for Shaylee Devented, the time frame that they want to come back towards you is between 2 weeks and 2 months, and 5 weeks and 5 months is when they want to come back towards you. Okay, for Shaylee Devented. Also, he do have lust for you. He do want to have love with you. He does have a crush on you. He might be stalking your social media, and he is codependent right now for Shaylee the Vinted. Okay. Also, they might think that they are going through a competition to have love with you, right? They feel like you have a lot of people that's interested in you for Shaylee Devinted, but they are divinely guided to come towards you. Okay, for Shaylee Devinted, they do have a crush on you and they do want to come towards you. All right, that's my reading for Shaylee Devinted. All right, Rev Faves for Rev Faves for Rev Faves. Hey Luna, I wanted to ask that what will happen if me and my person break up? Is he gonna come back? Alright, for Rev Faves, if they break up, will they want to come back or will they be separated forever? For Rev Faves. For Rev Faves, if they break up with the person, will they want to come back or will they leave? For Rev Faves. For Rev Faves. Um so I think that if you guys do break up Rev Phase and you guys do separate, this person will take a long time to come back towards you. I think that the only reason why I said that is because you got the Tower and the Two of Wands in reverse, which is saying that they will have passionate energy towards you, Rev Phase, but they don't want to make a mistake again. With the Knight of Pentacles, if you guys do break up, I think that in the future, if they do want to come back towards you, they will be really cautious to come back towards you because they don't want to make the same mistake again. So if they do want to reconcile with you, Rev Faves, they are going to take a little longer to come back towards you, okay? But they do want a reconnection, all right? That's my first read for Rev Fave. All right, the second question. The second question for Rev Faves. Does the person stalk their social media for Rev Faves? Does this person stalk his social media for Rev Faves? Let's see. For Rev Faves, your second question is, does this person stalk you? Okay, so for your second question for Rev Faves, yes, your person does stalk your social media. And the reason why they're stalking your social media is because they're thinking that you might want to start something new with somebody else with the 10 of swords in reverse, right? They are seeking forgiveness at this time. They want forgiveness from you with the 5 of cups in reverse for Rev Faves, right? There is a conflict. You guys had a conflict before, and they're not gonna rush the situation, but they still want to know about your life. All right, for Rev Faves. Yes, they are stalking your page. Okay, that is for Rev Faves. All right. Sending you Reiki. All right, Hera. All right, for Hera. What future does the universe decide for Zane and Hera? What does the universe decide for Hera and Zane? What does the universe plan for Zane and Hera? What does the universe plan for Zane and Hera? Okay. So the universe is planning that what they're gonna have planned for you guys for Hera and Zane. Your spirit guides are saying not to rush the situation because you got these cards that are saying that you and your person want to take a risk at this time, but do not rush the situation because you guys need to plan out your future abundance to come towards each other. But the universe is telling you guys to not rush the situation. Continue to communicate with each other of what you guys want within a relationship, and eventually it will turn out bigger. All right. So that is my reading for Hera. Okay, that's for Hera. I already did a reading for Rev Faves. I already did a reading for Rev Faves. Your person is stalking you on social media and they want to know about your life. They want to reconcile. They want forgiveness. They want to see if you're talking to other people right now, which is the reason why they are stalking your social media. Um, they do want to come back eventually, but they will be a little bit slow moving because they felt like they went through a heartbreak before and they don't want to make this mistake again. Okay, that is my reading for red face for both of your question. Okay. All right. Sarah Achu said, "Will they get engaged with Jamal? Will they get engaged with Jamal? Will they get engaged with Jamal?" For Sarah Achu. All right, I'm gonna end this live stream around 7:15. I'm gonna eat dinner, go take a shower, and then I'm gonna come back around 9:30 ish, just to do a late night reading for you guys, and then I will go to bed. Okay, guys. All right. So for Sarah Achu, can you get engaged to Jamal? All right. So once you guys are able to be more stable within money, yes, you guys can be engaged. Okay, Sarah Achu. Once you are able to be more balanced within your stability with money, then yes, you guys can be engaged. Work on saving up your money right now because engagement and marriage is expensive. So save up your money at this time and then it's gonna work, all right? That's for Sarah Achu. Okay. All right, let's see. Hey Lala. Hey Lala, how you doing? Hey Light Blue. I already did a reading for Probita too. I don't know what's going on. Lala. Why do they keep seeing angel numbers? Why do they keep seeing angel numbers for Lala? Why does angel, what does angel? Why does Lala keep seeing angel numbers? Why does Lala keep seeing angel numbers? All right. Why does Lala keep seeing angel numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're obviously seeing angel numbers because you are going through a spiritual awakening right now. I think you guys are protecting you at this time. You may have felt like you weren't supported within your life at one point, Lala, but they are supporting you right now, which is the reason why you're seeing a lot of angel numbers, okay? Also, you are standing your ground at this time. If you are standing your ground at this time, your spirit guides is protecting you at the moment. You do have a wish fulfillment coming in. Lala, you are seeing angel numbers because you are standing your ground and you are getting a wish fulfillment that's coming in very soon. Whether that's in love and career. Be careful with ungrateful energy. Make sure you stay humble. All right. Let go of depression energy because Lala, the reason why you're seeing angel numbers is because you are getting a lot of wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups card. And you are standing your ground. Okay. That is my read for Lala. Okay. Karen S. Hello, my name is Karen. Karen S. I know your name, Karen S. How's the weather forecast? So there's a false spring going on up here, in New York State near Canada. So it was warm. It was like almost 70 degrees, and then it started snowing again. So this weather is very bipolar near Canada. It really is. Hera, after every live stream, I already do my own spiritual cleansing after a live stream because I know that the more energy I take from people, the more I have to cleanse it. But thank you, Hera. I already do a spiritual cleansing after doing live streams. Anything 7424. Anything 7424. How do they feel about their friendship? For anything 7424, they reached out. Anything 7424 reached out to their friend. How does their friend feel about this situation? They want a new journey coming towards you. Anything 7424, your friend does want to come back towards you. They want a reconciliation. They do have love for you with the Ace of Cups, but they are going through a recovery period, okay? For anything 7424. Your person, your friend, is going through a recovery period. They do have love for you for anything 7424. And they are coming towards you with a new journey, okay? That's for my read for anything 7424. All right? All right, smiley face. For smiley face, make sure you guys do like, share, subscribe. Okay, guys. All right, for smiley face, is a karmic lesson? Is a karmic lesson, or is there an unfinished business? It's kind of funny you ask if there's an unfinished business. And you know why I think there is an unfinished business? Because for smiley face, you got the death card in reverse, which is saying refusing to end a situation. So this is an unfinished business for smiley face. This is an unfinished business. They do still want to manifest you, and they do have passionate energy towards you, okay? So yes, it is an unfinished business, okay? That is my reading for smiley face. Yeah, sometimes YouTube deletes people's questions for some odd reason. I won't remember not to do that. I mean, he is generous. Please let him. Yeah, throw him again. I was just asking. Yes, Karen S. I will go on live this weekend. Hey, Sonali Ahmed. All right, Sonali Ahmed said, "I'm pregnant. Is it a baby boy or baby girl?" I can try to predict what gender it is. Okay, for Sonali Ahmed. For Sonali Ahmed, is this baby a boy or a girl? Let's see what comes out. This is a good question. I kind of like doing readings like this. So I kind of like doing readings about death. I kind of like doing readings about babies. I kind of like doing weird readings for some reason. It just kind of enticed me for some reason. All right. For Sonali Ahmed, is this baby going to be a girl or a boy? Is this baby going to be a girl or a boy? Is this reading gonna be? Is this baby gonna be a girl or a boy? Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who do I have more of, a boy or a girl? I got 1, 2, 3, 3 girls, and 1, 2, 3. You know what's crazy? You have an equal amount of cards with 3 boys and 3 girls for Sonali Ahmed, but I'm gonna say it's a boy. The reason why I say it's a boy because when you look at the 3 of Pentacles, there's more boys than girls. There's more boys than girls. So for Sonali Ahmed, I think your baby's gonna be a boy. More than likely, it's gonna be a boy. But your cards came up with an equal amount of boys and girls. But the reason why I overruled it as a boy is because the 3 of Pentacles had more boys in the picture than a girl. All right, that's my read for Sonali Ahmed. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, congratulations too on the baby. Diamond, I did your reading already. I said that within 5 to 6 months, you will meet your soulmate for Diamond, okay? Within 5 to 6 months, or the longest is a year, but between 5 to 6 months and a year, you will find your soulmate for Diamond, okay? All right, so let's see. All right, where was I at? Shoot, I just lost my place. Oh, right here. Wait, hold on. Where am I at right now? You're loved. Oh, right here. You're loved around the world. Thank you. I appreciate that. She said, "Go Asians." Perbita said, "Yes, I am." How you know that? Yay, my guess was right. By my surname. How were the kids today at work? The kids wasn't too bad. I actually had all my staff today, so we was able to get a lot done with our students today, which is really good. I don't really get a lot of help at work at times, but I'm kind of glad all my staff came in today. Oh wow. Hey fashionista, how are you doing? Light blue. P you're welcome, Pia. Love and light, Sonya. Sounds like a famous brand, Maniyata. Namba really using his kindness. Oh shoot, hold on. Alright, let's see. Oh, Karen S said, I'm doing alright, Emily, my Chihuahua dog, and I were just relaxing at home. Wow. Alright, Sidhi H2U, and then user 111KKK. Alright. So let me see who's gonna be my last person for this live stream. If I do end up missing your question, come back at 9:30ish, okay? So I'm gonna do a rating for Sidhi H2U. I'm gonna do a reading for user 111KKK. All right. All right. Yes, I am gonna see my doctor on Monday. Um, Gresha Shashandi, Ida 633, Ida 633. Yes, Ford movement 287. I actually already did your reading for movement 287. All right, so I think Gresha Shende is gonna be my last person for this one. All right, I do apologize if I do miss your question right now, but come back around 9 to 9:30. You guys can come back, all right? So I think my last person tonight is Gresha Shande. Make sure you guys do share my live stream to your family and friends. Make sure you guys do subscribe because I always do free readings for people, right? And make sure you guys send positive energy as well for your peers and to me as well, okay? All right, so Gresha Shende will be my last person for right now, right? If I do miss your question, I apologize. Come back at 9:30 Eastern time, okay? All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Where was I at? You're welcome. Okay. Oh, Sidhi. All right, Sidhi H2U. For Sidhi H2U, is there any relationship coming in for Sidhi H2U? Is there a relationship coming in for Sidhi H2U? Is there a relationship coming in for Sidhi H2U? Someone from your past wants a reconciliation. For Sidhi H2U, to answer your first question, I do think that someone from your past wants a reconciliation with you. They want to come back towards you. You got the Two of Cups. They still have love for you. For Sidhi H2U, this person from your past wants to come back towards you, okay? Let me answer your second question. Is there anything good coming in for the music channel? Is there anything good coming in for the music channel for Sidhi H2U? Is there anything good coming in for Sidhi H2U? Is there anything good coming in for Sidhi H2U? Yes. 4. Sidhi H2U. When you learn to balance your energy, Sidhi H2U, your music channel is going to go really well because you are the great manifester, okay? So your first question is someone from your past wants to come back towards you. Your second question is your music channel is going to go well, all right? That's for Sidhi H2U, all right? Manayata 101. Karen S, yes, I will be on the weekend, and I will go. All right, Gresha Shande is my last person for now. All right, Gresha Shande. Well, the trip my friends and I had planned from March 22nd to go as planned. Okay, for Gresha Shande. For Gresha Shande. For Gresha Shande. Will this trip go well for Gresha Shande? Will this trip go well for Gresha Shande? Will it go as planned? Will it go as planned for this trip? March 22nd through March 25th. Will this trip go as planned? All right. So for Gresha Shande, this trip will go as planned, but there might be a little bit bumps on the road because you got the Queen of Wands in reverse, and then you got the Knight of Wands in reverse, which is saying there might be some sort of situation before you guys go on a trip. Maybe someone might forget something. Maybe someone might have lost something. Maybe someone is taking their time and it's taking a little longer than they should. But you do got the Chariot card, which came up right, which means that this this road trip or wherever you plan to go to will be successful regardless of what happens. So to recap for Gresha Shende, yes, you will go on this trip for March 22nd to March 25th, right? It will be successful, but something might end up happening when you guys go on a trip. Someone either might lose something, someone might be late, um, someone might forget something. But at the end of the day, for Gresha Shande, it will be good, all right? Your trip will be good, all right? So, I apologize for anybody that missed a question. Please do come back around 9 to 9:30 Eastern Time for the second live tonight, all right? If I missed your question. Also, make sure you guys do share my live stream to help other people out, all right? To gain clarity. Make sure you guys share with your friends and family. If you do like my vibes, please do subscribe and do free readings often. And I will be uploading a lot of more new content. I will be starting to do zodiac readings from April. April. Yeah, I'm gonna do more zodiac readings for April, okay? Um, but yeah, I hope that you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you guys are, and I see you guys at 9 to 9:30 Eastern time, all right? All right, see you later. Okay, bye.